Dude, are you ready for the best show ever?
Best show ever.
Let's do it.
Best show.
Dude! Oh my gosh!
Baby. Come on!
Are you serious?
Hey,
Are you serious?
listen. They know.
What does it feel like? Seriously, what does it feel like?
Now, they know. They know.
What does it feel like? Seriously.
Here's the thing. How does it feel like? I've been doing this since I was... Listen, I'm going to tell you a story.
Go.
The USA Today. You remember the USA Today?
I love USA Today.
The Friday. For those of you that don't know what a newspaper is, it used to go put
stuff,
50 cents in a box
and
pull the thing and take out an actual newspaper. You get ink on your hands.
That's right. You did.
The USA Today would come out on Friday, and it would have the games for the whole weekend.
Yes, I remember that.
I could not wait for Friday to come out to go get the paper, sit down with the lines. And my mom told me a story. She said, "Carl, I remember coming home, and you and your grandpa were sitting there going over the lines. And listen, I was 7 years old, going over the lines with my grandpa. So all I'm saying is, I've been doing this for a minute, okay?
You've been doing this.
I've had 11 in 2 weeks. I've had 2 in 11 weeks.
Dude.
But I was hot last week.
I tell you, and here's what we're talking about. Look at this guy. Just look at this guy.
That was a good week.
11 and 2.
Yeah.
11.
But listen, this is a serious handicapping show. Okay, 11 and 2. Listen, you had 8 and 5, man.
No, but it fails in comparison to 11 and 2.
The Kool-Aid pick failed us by a half a point.
Oh my gosh, the Vikings, yes.
We've got a great still frame of you making that pick in my head, just like, oh. You know, I'll give you. Here's my advice, because going into last week, going into last week, I had to tweak the algorithm.
You did.
When you are struggling, here's my wagering advice. If you watch this show for fun, great. Like it, tell a friend.
Yes.
If you watch this show because you're like, I want to get some input to help me in my decisions, you don't necessarily have to go with us, but maybe you hear something that says, tell you, listen, our records speak for themselves, but here's the deal. I tweaked the algorithm, and I went 11 and 2. When you're struggling, here's my advice. When you're struggling, take an underdog. Just don't be scared to go with the underdogs. Give yourself some
points. You mean
points.
like I do?
It's such an easier watch when you're getting that 7.5 or that 3.5, and you don't have to worry about Minnesota not punching it in to cover.
Absolutely.
They don't care about covering. The Bills, they don't care about covering. That's my point.
Okay.
All right?
So, let's go back to this. You've got Carl.
Oh my gosh.
The best picker in the world.
Listen.
That's right.
I'm
You
doing
got Doug.
free
You got
stuff
Fire
here.
Brimm Sports. That's right.
Yeah.
This is week 10. So we're
listen.
taking this.
Week 10.
All of this into week 10.
You know my favorite part about week 10 is?
What's that?
I don't know a damn thing.
You said that last
any of this.
You said
I don't know anything.
You said
I don't know anything. But here's what I do know. You didn't wear your hat this week.
Oh,
but you were on a roll.
Yeah,
I've got the Browns gear on again.
Go with it.
Okay.
Go with it.
The reason is, and I'm going to steal this.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So I'm going to go with this while I'm running hot, man.
All right.
Listen.
For complete disclosure,
Don't poke the bear in the zoo.
I do have the hat.
Yeah.
And it's because the engineer in me needs to do like a test study.
We're going to do a litmus test. When you pick all the favorites again, we'll know that we're struggling.
So 2 weeks ago, I wear the hat for Halloween, and I had like 10, 11 wins.
Yeah.
You know, awesome week, right? And so last week, 8 and 5. So should I wear the hat? I mean, you tell me, should I wear the hat? But
listen,
I just want to see, is it the hat or is it me?
Well, I don't know. I didn't wear the hat, and I went 11 and 2.
Yeah, that's right.
And so we'll just go with that. We'll see.
One thing. If any sponsors, anybody wants to sponsor us, though, I'd be more than happy to put the logo on the hat. I mean, send me a hat and I'll wear it.
Sometimes I wonder if people understand what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Listen,
go ahead, explain.
We laugh. We make jokes. But here's the thing. I'm giving you information for free. I'm putting it out there every week. Our year-to-date, this is last week.
This is it. This is it. Year-to-date.
Okay. So on the site, I'm tied with these guys at 73 and 63, which for the sake of competition, I'm fine with that. Okay,
absolutely.
But we both know if you go back and watch the show, the very first
game, you put the wrong one in.
Wrong quickly. So I'm actually a game up on them, but our picks on the show, I'm 74 and 62. I'm one off. So for the sake of competition, I'm willing to say, okay, I'm tied with you guys on the site. But my actual record is 74 and 62. Listen, every week you guys come after me. Every week, if we said hashtag Doug or hashtag Carl, nobody likes my picks ever. And you know why?
You get so much crap. You get so much
nobody
crap
likes my picks. And every week, I'm right there. Boom, 11 and 2. All right? I'm just saying.
And let me tell you.
Trust in me.
All of these folks are gunning for Carl.
Look at these.
We have got so much. We've got so much smack talk. He's got so much smack talk. I'm coming after you, Carl.
That's right.
I'm going after you. In fact, Agman here, Octavia, and so we said, "All right, buddy, put it on the board with us.
He's on the board. You're in the hot seat.
Bring it to us. That's right. So he's out there. That's right. But look at this, dude. I mean, seriously, after we got 77 people,
a little bit, huh?
They're dropping down a little bit.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I mean, it's hard.
So here's the deal.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's hard to stay. It's hard to keep running hot.
Hey, I'm happy. I'm actually above 500. I clawed back to above 500.
I have no idea this week, so I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble. This might be a good week to fade me.
So look at you this week. The only two in double digits. Remember, there's only 13 games last week, and that was just somewhat amazing.
11 and 2 is strong.
Dude.
Hit the 3-team parlay.
3-team parlay. You're hitting
and
everything out of the park.
And it's tough, because again, we're walking in, we are walking in the book today and placing these bets at these lines.
This is
these
Tuesday.
are the ESPN lines as of noon, all right?
On Tuesday.
These lines are going to change. We get that. And you know what? I know this Rams game, it got down to 2.5. There's a lot of people that lost on that game because it got down to 2.5. The Tennessee game actually went the other way. That went up to 14 and covered. The Washington game wasn't necessarily 3.5.
No,
it could have been 3.
It wasn't. That's right.
So
it could have been.
These changed, but on our bets that we booked basically Tuesday at noon, hit the 3-team parlay, as did John Duranville's mouth.
John, I tell you what. This dude, he has a big backer of the Bills too.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not hating on the Bills. Everybody thinks I hate on the Bills. Look, the Bills have been my Super Bowl pick from the beginning. Okay. They are going to get everyone. You play to the level of your competition.
That's right, you do.
So there are teams that are going to play their best game against the Bills.
Yeah, that's right.
Where the Bills may come down a little bit if they don't play their best game.
Absolutely.
Right? When it comes to the playoffs, the Bills are going to be spot on. But listen, games like the Jets upsetting the Bills this past weekend, you can play that game 10 times. Bills are going to win it 9 times. They're going to cover it 8 times.
9 out of 10 times.
Right?
Absolutely.
Listen, but it's going to happen. So don't tell me that'll never happen. Okay, look at how well they're playing and look how they're playing. Don't do it. You look foolish, okay? Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. And that's my point. That's all I'm saying.
Every week you make some prognostication and somebody just bangs.
Oh my God.
What were you doing? What are you thinking about?
Now, I'll tell you where I missed. I missed on Seattle bad.
Yeah, you did.
Man, did I miss on Seattle bad. My 11 and 2, I swung and missed on Seattle.
I was surprised about that. I was surprised that you went with Seattle.
I did, because they are tight. So speaking of that.
No, I mean, you picked the Cardinals.
I picked the Cardinals. I swung and missed. I missed on Seattle. And I had been high on them early in the year.
Absolutely. So let's do some fun here before we go to the board. All right. It is the middle of the season.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So let's give some grades. Right?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to name some teams or people, players, stuff like that.
Okay.
You just give me the first grade that comes to mind. Okay. Let's go Seahawks.
Oh, I mean, they're above and beyond anything that anybody expected. Yeah, Geno could be MVP candidate. Everybody thought they were in the tank, that they were in some kind of rebuild, giving up on Russ Wilson. And you got just everything about, that's too much.
Eagles.
We're in over time. I mean, you can't give them anything but an A.
Do you not give a little bit because the schedule really?
They can't control that. They're winning and they're beating people. They're doing what they have to do to win the games.
Jets.
Jets are an A. I mean, the Jets are above and beyond anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, really, these.
49ers.
C.
C?
Yeah.
Why C?
Well, because right now they're middle of the road. They haven't done enough. They had high expectations. They are a contender, but they haven't done it. We'll see what they are. Their last game a better grade, right? With McCaffrey, if that dynamic is what it looked like in their last game, it's a different story. But I'm not there yet. I'm just going C.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys are an A, man. The Cowboys
are
in the
an A?
I do. Yeah, you didn't have. You were ready to fire their coach. Come on, first game of the season, you want to fire their coach. Number 2.
That's right. I fire him right now. I'd still fire him. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
I would still fire. Okay, Vikings.
The Vikings are an
fake.
A. They're an A. Come on. I know. Even they didn't get you a half a point. You're mad they had the ball at the 1 yard line, didn't punch it in and cover for you. I know. I get it.
I'm texting you a fake. They're not going to score. They're not going to score. What's going on? They're not going to score. Yeah, I'm mad about them. There's no doubt about that. Okay, let's go. Pete Carroll.
Hey, Seattle, yeah.
Coach of the year. Oh, Coach of the year.
Well,
give him the Coach of the year right now.
Doing a heck of a job down in Dallas, in the middle.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
What about Philadelphia?
Okay, another one, Tua.
I mean, Tua coming back from his injuries and playing like he's playing out of his mind.
Gotta give him credit about that. What about Hurts?
And Hurts is playing out of his mind. These are all A+. These are all A+.
I know. It really is. Rodgers.
Poor guy. Yeah, poor guy. I mean, he's F. He didn't have the weapons. But anyway, all right. Come on, what we got?
All right, Packers.
Oh, yeah, you just want to, yeah, they're struggling, right?
Absolutely. Okay, top 5 teams. Yep. Let's do it real quick.
Okay, so
go with me. Go with me. Top 5 teams.
All right, here's my deal.
Go.
I still believe Buffalo is the best team, but you can't rank them. Philly has earned the spot at this point to be the number 1 team, okay? Yep. And if anybody's top 5, Philly, they've earned it. They have to be recognized as that. Yep. I'm going to go Buffalo number 2. If those two played each other, I'm probably going to be on the side of the Bills. Yeah. That's a different story. I'm still going to put Kansas City at number 3, Dallas at number 4, and then in a battle between the Vikings and the Seahawks, I'm giving the edge to the Seahawks. I do not. All right, so who are we starting to sleep on now? Teams that are starting to look good that we're sleeping on, Miami, I just drew Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore, right? So I don't believe in Lamar Jackson. I don't believe in Baltimore. Somebody gave me something. Somebody made a comment about the hate for Lamar Jackson, and I'm sorry, but he's burned me too many times. So there's history. If you don't know the history, just simmer down, okay? I know what he's capable of, but when it comes to a big game, he's going to fail.
All right. I do like Frisco. I like Frisco. Mm-hmm. I think they're cream. I mean, it's a playoff team.
Fool's gold. Doug's in there and give me the favorites and all that fool's gold. Give me the favorites and all that fool's gold.
Forget it. Let's go to the board. All right, you're going to pay me about that. I'm going to get the handouts. What I'm going to do.
This is why they watch, okay? Because of that. If we were all buddy and just agree with everything each other says,
can't do that.
So this is what I need to happen. This is week 10. We tweaked the algorithm. Listen. You went 8-5.
Yeah, and I'm complaining.
11-2. Okay, and 722 people saw that. So the first thing you need to do, in order for more eyeballs to get on this, guys, I need you. You know, I went 11-2. Go back, and I didn't just have one good week here. Okay, it's solid. So listen, watch it with a friend. Tell a friend.
Tell people about it. Please tell people about
it.
That's a great point.
And watch the dang gum show.
Yes.
If nothing more. Look, you can skip through all this.
It's all of our jibber jabber. If you want to, go right to the board. Go right to the board.
Okay? Because here's what I'm going to do. Is my algorithm, I'm going to give you winners. That's right. And Doug's going to pick the favorites. So you just say whichever you want to go.
So, Carl makes a great point. Right. Hey, tell people about the show. Please, let's see if we can kind of blow this up. To see how many views we can get in 1 week, because I know we can get more.
If you want to see somebody pick winners, So
absolutely, tell people about it. Like, subscribe, but tell people about it. That would really be cool. Go to social media and just share it if you don't mind. That would be great. Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing this week. No
brown bag, real quick.
Brown bag. Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
Matthew Stafford, you are the brown bag. You should put it on yourself because you are the defending Super Bowl champions. You've been garbage out of the gate. I went with you. They got a push for me, did I? I got the win because of that half point, but I'm still going Rams.
All right, I'm going Colts. We have another victim on the coaching carousel.
Doug, if you make this list, you're going to be out of a job soon. That's all I can tell you. If Doug puts you on his list, you got McCarthy.
I still got McCarthy. I know I still got McCarthy. He stays there. He's a
coach of the year.
He's a permanent fixture on there, is what he is.
He's going to be coach of the year.
All right, let's go to the games.
Yeah, you got to pick quick.
Thursday night.
Rematch from a couple weeks ago.
Panthers. Yeah. Okay, Falcons by 2.5. I like the Falcons. I like the Falcons.
Yeah, they're the favorite. I'm going with Carolina.
Okay.
Carolina still these are professional athletes that are going out there trying to win football games.
Okay, Octavio is going with the Falcons as well. Okay, one note. Last week, 13 games. The favorites went 4-9. So,
if you want to, if you're struggling and you're on a losing streak, don't bet a favorite. bet an underdog. Just trust the points. Just trust them, guys.
Oh my gosh.
They don't always. You got to know when to pick a favorite.
I have been looking, and it is interesting because what the teams lose by, the win by. Yeah. That is where Vegas is putting right on that number. Yep. Right on that number, what they lose or win by. It's rather amazing, actually. Okay, Seahawks take on Tom Brady and the Bucks. Munich, Germany. Overseas. That's going to be really cool. Yeah. That's going to be cool. Boy, they've got a long flight. I mean, that's like in the other side of the world from there.
Sure thing.
Does that?
Boy, they look good too, haven't they? It makes a difference for the fact that I think Tampa finds a way to win this football game.
Okay.
They bounced back last week. Yeah, they're going to win by field goal.
You think so?
Yep.
All right.
And I'm sorry, Seattle.
I'm going to Seattle.
Yeah.
Same with the time view.
Oh, you guys going with the dog.
I am going with the dog. After you give me all this crap.
Yeah, but you got to know when to pick a favorite. What I just said. You got to know when to pick them, and this is a spot that you're going to take. You're going to take Tom Brady and the Buccaneers defense.
Okay. Yeah. Jeez. After I do this, forget it.
It's just funny.
Forget it. Just forget it.
We'll just go back. I love watching the show back after the games. I really do.
Okay. Browns take on the Dolphins. Dolphins by 3.5. Tua, you got Chubb, you've got this is a complete team.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are a complete team.
It's a complete team. That's why they won 35-32 against the Bears.
Yes.
They're that complete. They give up 32 points to the Bears.
Yeah.
And they couldn't. And it's because they're favored by 3.5
yes.
here.
Yes, that's right. Okay. That's right. Okay, what are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
You're going to go with the Dolphins
because the Browns are garbage, and I'm taking the Dolphins to cover that game. This is one where the Browns may not slow them down. The Dolphins seem to score in every possession. At some point, they may work their way into my top 5, and that's all I got to say. Because
Browns coming off a bye week as well. And every team looks really rusty in the first half. Most teams actually have been coming back really rusty in the first half. I think the Dolphins catch them on that one, and they cover. They cover the 3.5. They win the game. Cover. Okay.
Home. Sunny Florida.
Saints take on the Steelers. Mm-hmm. Saints by 2.5. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's going to be Andy Dalton. I don't know if it's Jameis Winston. Does it make a difference?
It could be Taysom Hill. It doesn't matter.
It's going to be Taysom Hill?
It could. I said it doesn't matter. No, I don't think it will be. I just said the Saints, it doesn't matter who they put. They could just run Alvin Kamara out of the Wildcat, and they'll win this football game.
No, not so fast. No, not so fast, young man.
Give me one reason why you think Pittsburgh can win that football game.
Because you went with Saints.
Mitch Trubisky? That's why?
I know.
That's why they can win this football game?
They've had a week off. They've got a chance to regroup. They're going to be better because of that, and the Saints are. They're going to be close. It is a pick-em game, isn't it? 2.5 points. Mm-hmm. But it is, they are outdoors. They are not the same team outdoors as they are indoors. That's the big.
Look at me taking all these favorites. Yeah, it's going to be a bad week.
It's 4-9 last week. Okay. The Jaguars take on the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Chiefs by 9.5. Mm-hmm. Once again, they lose like 7. They lose, in there. So, this is a tough one. Yeah. This
one's pretty easy for me.
Is it really easy? Because I tell you what I'm going with. I'm going with Chiefs.
You've got to know when to take a favorite, guys. And the favorites went 4-9 last week. Listen, Kansas City, this game is going to be tough for Jacksonville in that stadium. They're going to be loud. They're not Tennessee. They're not the quality of Tennessee is. Tennessee is a well-coached football team that's going to be a contender. And Kansas City's going to win that game. It's funny that I just said that.
I really like what Octavio's doing here, the way that we're matching up with it. Dude, good. Great picking.
We'll see.
That's right. Okay, the Broncos, Russell Wilson, who knows what he's going to do. Yeah. Titans, is it going to be Tannehill, hurt ankle, or
Derrick Henry? Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
It all comes out to Derrick
Henry anyway. But Denver could lose this game by field goal, but they're going to be in it.
You think
Denver
so?
and the points, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go with you on that. I'm just thinking about that. I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to go because eventually, even a blind squirrel can find an acorn sometime.
Yep.
And that's what they're going to do. Okay, the Texans take on the Giants. Giants by 6.5.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Giants win the game, but the Texans keep it close.
Do you know how hard it is to play in the Meadowlands when the weather starts to change? It's crazy. This is a factor. This game's going to be a factor. Yeah. Houston's not going to. I love Dameon Pierce. Houston is going to struggle. They probably won't. I don't see them putting more than 10 points on the board. Yeah. This is going to be like 21-10 is my guess.
I'll take those 6.5. I'll take the 6.5. Yeah. You know what? Here we go. We have some differences now.
I got a lot of favorites.
You are really. You sure you tweaked it right?
Or yeah, you gotta know when to take a favorite. So as I did all that praising, if you're struggling, take a dog. I think I got. Do I really have all favorites? One dog.
Pretty much. You get pretty much.
Favorite.
No.
Oh, dog.
You get a dog right
all right.
there.
I'm all right.
All right.
Yep.
Here's some of their. Okay.
These are really tight spreads. So
this is tough because the Vikings taking the Bills. Bills by 7.5. The question about this is Josh Allen. He's got that UCL in his arm. I mean, that's Tommy John surgery is what we're talking about there. I mean, if it goes bad. Not for this game, but for the whole.
Bills Mafia to cover. You got to know when to do it. All right. Can I get a comment? Can I get a comment that I took the Bills to cover? Can I get some love? Oh wait, we got a Skull fan out there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're not covering this game. You may be a little overrated. If you cover, if you win, I'll get you in my top 5.
Case Keenum goes in.
If they win,
when they play Case Keenum,
I still like Buffalo.
You still like Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo covers.
To cover?
Yep.
To cover. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go off the rails on this. Yep. The fakest team that there is out there, the Vikings, I'm taking them. I'm not saying they're going to win the game. I'll take the 7.5 points. And you know what? Octavius going to do the same thing.
You always give yourself that out. I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm not saying they're going to win.
That is complete CYA mode is what that is. Complete CYA mode. That's because it's our show. We can do that, right?
That's right.
All right. This is an interesting one. I really like this one. The Lions taking on the Bears. Bears by 3.5. It is outdoors.
The Lions never fare well.
Outside.
You know, the only thing that I think the Bears, Justin Fields ran like crazy all over the field.
He only threw like for 100 yards. Yeah. I mean, he can't do that every week.
I think the Lions are kind of getting in a little bit of a rhythm. They may win 2 games in a row. I'm going to go with the Lions. I am going to go with the Lions.
Dude, I'm going to go with you on that. I'm following suit with you on that.
I'm actually going with the Lions to win. I think, I'm not just saying the Lions aren't going to win. I'm saying the Lions are going to win the game is what I think.
Everybody was on Justin Fields this week. He just ran. I mean, it wasn't throwing the ball. I mean, that's not being a traditional quarterback. No, I like the Lions. They put up a lot of points.
Get 2 in a row, or they lose to Bears kicking a game-winning field goal.
They put up a lot of points.
Because they did something silly.
All right, this is going to be an interesting one. Jeff Saturday. What do you think about the Jeff Saturday hire, interim head coach?
Fantastic.
You think it's fantastic?
Yeah, he's got Colts roots. He loves the Colts.
Yeah.
That's why I think the Colts are going to play for him. And the Colts are going to be in this football game, if not win it. They're going to get out of Dodge. They're going to get out of their home. They're going to make some necessary changes, and they're going to take your Raiders down.
I mean,
the Raiders aren't a very good football team. That's just
they're
how
not a good football team, but I think they can man up. I mean, okay, Octavio said he's going to go the Raiders. I'm going to, yeah, of course I got to go the Raiders. In fact, I am so confident about the Raiders in this one that I did my best to try to make like gray Kool-Aid. It really is not that great, but it's gray or black. Yeah, it might as well be Raider black. Look at this, folks. I go to you're supposed to go.
The Kool-Aid pick is supposed to be a winner every single week. Where are we at on the Kool-Aid pick now? What's the record of the Kool-Aid?
We're 5-4, which is not good.
We were 5-2.
I know that we were 5-2. Believe me, I know that. It's just so I'm going to the Raiders. I got to do it. There you go. I'm going to double up on that. I should be wearing the hat. Is what I should be doing at this point if I'm going to do something stupid like this.
All right, Kool-Aid pick. Kool-Aid pick is on the board. I want to endorse it. That's the problem. Is we might have to start talking about it because I want to endorse the Kool-Aid pick. I want to be on board with it.
Last week you went against my Kool-Aid pick.
I was right.
You were. All right, this is a fun-looking game. Cowboys take on the Packers. Mm-hmm. Cowboys by 5.5.
Cowboys are on a roll. They're coming off a bye. They're just beating everybody. They have fantastic defense. Aaron Rodgers is so frustrated.
Yes. Do you think that Mike McCarthy, as much as I don't like Mike McCarthy, but he's going, I so want to kick Aaron Rodgers' rear end of this one. I so want to kick his rear end.
Yeah. They're going into Lambeau. Because of that, there's no chance it's going to happen because Aaron Rodgers is feeling the same way. And Green Bay is going to win this football game. Dallas goes down.
Not a chance. It's going to be Dallas. It's going to be Dallas. They cover. They win and cover that. And so it's Octavio's going to do the same thing. This is really weird.
Green Bay wins this game.
Wow, we are off.
Detroit wins this game. Green Bay wins this game.
You think so? Mm-hmm. All right, let's see it. Okay, Cardinals take on the Rams. Rams by 3.5. Your favorite team by far. Matt Stafford is your quarterback right there.
Him. And I'm so sick of taking the Cardinals. It makes me nauseous to even think about taking the Cardinals.
No way. I can't take the Cardinals. I cannot take the Cardinals. No, the Cardinals are in trouble.
Listen,
they have.
You do realize the Rams are going to win this game by 3, and you're going to lose another game.
No, they're going to win it by 4. Is what they're I'm going to be crying on text messages to Carl about, Sunday afternoon. That's for sure. Octavio says that he's going to go with the Rams, too. Now, I mean, remember, you and him are tied right now. You and Octavio are tied.
We won't be after this one.
No, you're not. Somebody's going to come out in the lead, and somebody's going to come out a few games behind there. There is enough differences there. That's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah, 9 games different.
I know. This is going to be really
9 games
interesting.
different. So the 2 front runners in the whole thing.
I know, this is
the 2 front runners in the whole for year to date.
We saw Gene out there too.
We're going to end up splitting them is what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. Okay, Chargers take on the 49ers. 49ers by 6.5. I mean, okay, they're outdoors.
Yep.
There's an outdoor game.
Yep.
They're going up to San Francisco. Yep. I like the 49ers.
Fool's gold.
You like
Fool's gold. Fool's gold. Chargers win. Fool's gold.
No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my conviction.
That's all right.
I mean, why start now, right?
Fool's gold.
All right, I'm gonna go. Look at this. Octavio and I are like lockstep on most of this board, which is kind of scary. This is really scary. Okay, Washington takes on the Eagles. Eagles by 10.5. I'm saying this. If it's above, I can't go for these big spreads. I've been going for these, the favorites on these, and I've been getting burnt a lot. So what that means is I'm going to go with Washington to finish inside of 10.5 points. That's what it is.
I've been trying.
I'm going to Washington.
The one thing
Octavio's going to Washington.
I'm all about education.
Go.
I'm all about education.
Okay, go ahead. Educate me.
I'm all about helping you just see the light that it's okay to step out of your comfort zone and get away from these favorites all the time.
Yes, go ahead.
Because you have it's like a comfort food.
Okay,
sometimes
I agree.
You.
Okay,
like you lean on them like, oh, they're gonna beat them so bad, and they're gonna. There's no way they're gonna stop Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna throw 3 touchdowns, and you gotta know when to take the favorite. You gotta pick your spots and know when to take them. So this is not one of those spots. Washington, it's an excellent pick. Washington is going to do enough to slow this game down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it in.
Absolutely, I completely agree.
And I mean, 27-17. It's going to be something like 30, and Washington can cover 10.
I completely agree.
The pressure is going to start to mount on this undefeated, this 8-0. You're not just come out and roll people every single week. It's going to get tougher and tougher. You're going to get everybody's best punch. And that's it.
Okay, here is the pressure. Let's bring the pressure on.
This is a no-brainer. I'm going Lions.
Going Lions?
I'm going Packers. And I'm going Chargers. There's your 3 teams.
Boy, there was conviction there.
We're going Lions, 1 o'clock. Packers, 4 o'clock. We'll be eating our popcorn Sunday night, boys. Wrapping up this 3-team parlay. Let's go.
Dude, Bring us awesome.
Home. Take it home.
11-2.
I know.
11-2.
I'm locked in.
That is something else.
You're going to fade me? Here you go. Do you believe in me yet? So this is what I want to comment. Are you fading me or are you tailing me this week? Are you fading me or are you tailing me? Share the show.
You're buying or selling. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this out on YouTube, get on Twitter, get on Facebook and TikTok. Thanks for Octavio for joining us on the Pigs Board. And tell people about the show. Like, subscribe, and tell people. Share it on social media. Get it all over. Let's see how many views we can actually get.
Only if you want to see somebody pick winners. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And you get to participate. And we'll probably mention your name on the show.
We will mention your name. That's right.
We're probably going to talk about you. So especially if you hurt my feelings, because then I'm really going to talk about you.
Absolutely. Hey, this is an absolute blast, bud.
Bills
absolute
Mafia.
Blast.
Bills Mafia. Who went with Bill? I get so much grief every week, and I'm the only one.
Krista.
I'm the only one, Krista. I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
All right,
if I had some Kool-Aid, I would drink it.
That's awesome.
All right.
Hey, everybody, you have a great week 10.
Let's go. Pick some winners.
Bye.